Turn me up. My. Ooh, you gonna get it now.
What's happening, guys? It's a bit of a random video I'm gonna put up today. I've done quite a bit of things to a couple of cars, and I haven't really updated it. But I don't have enough content to make a video about each car, so I think this video is just going to be kind of a fleet update, like all the guys always say. So on the E39, I think I've got a bit of footage of the new ABS module. I've fitted it, haven't gotten around to coding it. Actually only got my laptop with the correct software on this morning from a buddy of mine. So I'm going to try and do that probably over the weekend and see if it actually works. Hoping so. I mean, it's been pretty much a year that I've been driving with the car with no speedo, which is not ideal. I think I showed you guys the wheels. If I haven't, I'll put the clip in here. So I bought a set of the style 123 wheels from E60 550, I think, or 545. Got them refurbed, straightened out, painted. Then only stupidly I figured out that the center bore is wrong. Center bore on the E39 is the only one of all the BMWs there where the center bore is bigger than all the rest of the BMWs. So that was fuck up number one. Anyway, got it re-drilled through an unnamed company. They stuffed it up completely. They drilled the center completely wrong, skew too big, and I thought, okay, cool, it'll be fine. Put it on the car, wobbling for days. So I mean, I even had 2 new tires put on there, so the wheels were ready to go. They look good on the car. Again, if I haven't put the video in and the clip in, I'll put it in now so you guys can see. Anyway, took those wheels off. Then, as you guys saw in the previous Altea video, when I put the FR wheels on, I took the tires off those E60 wheels, put them on the FR wheels, and put them on the Seat. And that's been on the car ever since. Loving it, loving the look, feels amazing. Then I bought a 540, kind of like a donor car. Just mainly, I mainly bought it for the wheels because it had the style 5s on. You know, the original BBS wheels, like the 325 IS came out with, and so on. So the 540 wheels, I've always wanted one set of those. So I bought the car for that. The wheels were very rough. Again, I'm going to put in a image with a couple of photos here of the befores of what they look like. I don't know how you get it right to get a rim to look like that, but anyway, got them also refurbed with Rivonia tire, refurb repainted, got new dome stickers made for the center caps, and those came out amazing. So here's the before. And then here are the afters. So they look really, really good. And I was about to put them on the car and go buy new tires and so on. It's going to cost me about 7,000 Rand or 6,500 Rand for 4 new tires. So I kind of decided against it. We're moving house, I think, next weekend. So obviously, you know, with moving, there's a lot of other costs that come into play. You have to buy new things, this is that. Decided to sell those, so I sold the style 123s and the style 5s, I think, on Thursday. So those are all gone, unfortunately. I then found a set of 530 wheels, which is also a very nice star looking wheel that I've also wanted for quite a while. It's a 17. Been chatting to the guy, tires are stuffed, so I didn't actually want to buy tires, but now I don't have a choice. It's still going to cost me less than buying tires for the style 5s. way now to go and pick up those wheels. Again, I'll put in a photo here of the actual wheels. Two of the tires are bad. Actually, you know what, here's a clip of the tires and the wheels just to show you guys. I'm gonna put two brand new tires on. So once I collect them now, I'm going straight through to Colin at Rivonia Tire, putting two new tires on. Then hopefully on Monday, I'll quickly ask Seppo just to give them a good clean for me. Again, like the FR wheels, they're not perfect. They've got scratches, they've got curb rash, but with bubble tires, I don't know how you get it right. So those will go in the car. I'll show you guys the clip of that. Alright, so these are the wheels that I bought. I don't actually know what style they are, but they came off a E39 530, so the standard wheels for those. Nice 17-inch wheels, always like these. But Murphy's Law, they are all buckled. So the guy I bought it from, I told him, listen, there's a problem, all four wheels are buckled. Came to an agreement. He refunded me some of the money, which is very, very nice of him. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them, and I'll drop them off at Rivonia Tire on Monday just to get refurbed. These two tires, like you've seen in the previous vid, that one and that one are completely shot. I mean, you can see how this one, I don't know if you can actually make it out. So it looks like the car had a flat tire and had been standing on it for very long. So look at that crease there. So yeah, these two tires are completely shot. These are still usable. Yokohama 8 drives R1s. I do like these tires. I had them on my Jetta a couple of years back. So plenty of life left. The only issue is they're old. But if they have to last for a couple of months, then that's about it. That it'll do. Then I can buy two new tires. So I'm putting on those two, I'm putting Firestone 225 45 17s on, getting them for a decent price. So yeah, first thing Monday morning, these will be going to Rivonia Tire, strip everything off, full refurb, repaint, and these two tires will then obviously go back on, two new tires on there, and then I can slap them on the car. So but yeah, I'll catch you guys up when that happens. The FR wheel, steering wheel to the side as well. So there's been a couple of things. So there's going to be a very random video. So once I'm done talking kakia, I'm going to put all the clips and stuff in. And then also, I don't think I told you guys, the E90. I sold the E90. I just couldn't get it right after struggling with. I don't even know if I'm going to mention the name. It's not a name and shame video. The car was with this company for 3 months or 2 months, where all they did was take the power steering pump off because that was stuffed and lie to me. It was there for 2 months. Nothing got done. When I got there to eventually pick up the car, it was under a layer of dust. Like probably a mil or 2 mil thick. It was dirty. Battery was completely dead. After them, and this was all after them telling me, no, I drove the car this morning, I set the turbo, I do that, whatever. Went to go and fetch the car. Also made them wait for their money. Believe me, I made them wait. You know, sold the car, couldn't get it right, sold the car, so that's gone. The new owner's he's got some connections to get it sorted out, and he knows the car, so good luck to him. Hopefully he gets it sorted out. My scooter, my little BWS scooter that I've had brand new since 2006, sadly I've sold that. It's just pointless having it because I don't get time to ride it. I barely get time to work on all the cars, but I don't even get time to ride that scooter. And I think since my son's been born, or was born in 2020, I've probably ridden the scooter 3 times, if that. So it's terrible. Anyway, I sold that. That is just going to free up a little bit of cash for the next project again. But yeah, okay, enough babbling. On to the clips. So today's the day we finally get the E39's roof lining redone. As you can see, it started sagging. It looks horrible, especially in the corners there and right above my head basically. So I've decided I'm going to go all black, but keep all the little accent bits like the interior monitoring part above my head, the sun visors and all of that, and the door handles. Obviously I'm not going to go and look for M Sport pieces, the black pieces. I do think it'll accentuate the interior quite nicely, with the interior being all tan, all the seats and everything. I think the black and tan roof lining will look quite nice. So yeah, I've got the replacement C pillars back there, and then the one behind me there, they broken just from age. The plastic eventually becomes brittle, and they just break. And then unfortunately the lights for the back I've only got grey, but I think what I might do is get some form of a paint, like like a duplicolor or something. I'll see. I've even got that plastic a bit at the office that I used for the Seat Scroll. I might just use that just on the lights at the back, just so that it doesn't stand out too much with it being grey and so on. So, but yeah, on my way, I'm going to drop off the car now, and then I'll show you guys when it's done. I'm actually moving a bit of these cigarette burns here as well from the previous owner. In the corner there, it's peeling up. So yeah, gonna look good. I'm doing something in my Altea for a change. So I've taken the grille out. It's got a couple of little chip marks and stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of the chrome, so I've gotten some of this Rust-Oleum peel coat. Purely, I'm going to try this stuff, but it's just because I can't seem to find plastic anymore. So I'm going to quickly just roughly tape this off. I think I'm actually going to take this chrome piece off. This doesn't come out. As you can see there, it's kind of like pins that are melted in place. So I'm going to tape off there roughly with the rest, and then take this off and quickly give it a coat of paint. First light coat done, just to give it something to adhere to, and then I'll do a couple of heavy coats afterwards. Well, I think it looks pretty cool. Changes the look of the car on the front. I'm not a huge fan of chrome at all, but yeah, looks good. A little bit on the side today. You guys saw in the previous clip I did the grill, so that's a little bit of something for the car. With this heat that we've been getting, I can't deal with not having an aircon. Now with the other side that I've got, well, firstly, before I took it to Warren, I thought this was the issue, this control panel. So I took the control panel out of the other side, the 2-liter FSI, but it didn't make any difference. So and Warren mentioned to me that it's a kind of a short or something on the blower motor. So I'm on the way to drop the car off at my aircon guy, He said I must leave the car with him for a day or so, or for the day. He'll then go through and see if he can sort it out. So let's hold thumbs that he can get it sorted, because driving without aircon sucks. So the main culprit is the blower motor on the car. This thing is supposed to turn freely, and it's quite tight. You can also see it looks a little bit flipped. So new one's in, they're just busy regassing it now, checking if it's already got nice and cold air coming out. But yeah, they're just trying to get more oil into the compressor. Apparently the compressor isn't blowing strong enough. So yeah, finally got aircon in the car. Okay, so that was a quick unboxing of my F4 steering wheel. So at the moment, you can see there, I've got the normal steering wheel in. I actually just needed these buttons for the petrol, the FSI say it. But I found this F4 wheel for a good price. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take my steering wheel off mine, take that button off my steering wheel, put that onto the other steering wheel of the FSI one, and put this into my car. But it needs a little bit of cleaning. So apparently the car only had like 80,000 Ks on, which it kind of, you can see it's not worn or anything. It's not worn to the leather and stuff like that. So it's in a decent nick, but it's just dirty and dusty, especially like in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take these out, and then we're gonna clean it up, and then as soon as that's done, I'm gonna put it in the car. So you've got the one screw there, and you take it. It's you need a little bit of prying up, because it basically what it is. So you got these little push tabs. They just go into there, and this is obviously rubber, so it's quite easy to pull out. But then I've also taken just the cover off, just so I can give it a nice wash under the tap, because obviously there's no electrical anything underneath this, and then basically you're just left with that. So this will just get a wipe down, and I can put those back in, and then I'll do everything else, but I'll show you guys once I've put it in. Waiting all week for this, so out with the old and in with the new. Very quick and easy. Man, I love the steering wheel. It looks so much better. So clean. I think I might have just made that scratch now. So this is something that I've been meaning to do, or to, let me say, figure out, since I probably got the car. So as with all VWs, these things eventually, whatever's in there breaks off. And I don't actually think that you can get them from VW, but I mean, I bought for both, say it, and they came to like 88 Rand for 4. So it's as easy as that. This has been something that's been annoying me. Put it in. It's one of those push clips, and that's it. It's been annoying me since I've got the car. And now these little open the boot. Don't worry about all that stuff. We're busy moving. So there's all shit lying everywhere. But Looks like almost this is a common issue with these things can be, so I need to try and strengthen that. But yeah, at least it works, so that's another good one. Two things have finally arrived. So these are the fog light covers for the Altea. I only waited 8 weeks for them to arrive from Spain. Obviously there's no stock in the country, so they had to literally order them in from Spain. There you go, brand new. We fit them. So the roof lining is done on the E39, and I had these also recovered. And like an idiot, I never thought to check if these are actually the same as the older shape. So this is from the parts car that I had, which was the LCI. My ones were obviously broken, all the tabs are broken off and so on. So here you can kind of see, here you can see when, so this is much more blunt, there's a lot more sharper edge there. The clips are kind of not lining up. So yeah, that's a kind of a complete bust. Anyway, those are for sale. Then I managed to find this set off another car that's been stripped for a decent price. The most important parts are these clips up here, and on both of them they're not broken off, they're not cracked, and luckily it's even got the press studs. So these will go to MC Auto Trimmers to get recovered as well, like the black ones, and then I can actually fit them to the car, and then it'll be complete. The lights you saw, I did those. Basically it's just this, and then I can put the interior back together, and then I can show you.